Hi, this is Edith West, and I am putting my position in on what I thought the Islamic religion was and what I have learned. I was very surprised because I thought that the Islamic religion stemmed from the children of Ishmael, and that it's from biblical times. And I believe that they were good people. I did believe that. But I questioned where their beliefs came from, and I didn't know why. I also thought that the Quran and the Torah was basically the same thing. That was my misconception. I thought that they were all based on the Pentateuch, the first 5 books of the Old Testament. However, I was wrong. And I was really surprised to find out that Muhammad didn't live until 600 BC. And at that time, the Christians, if you'll recall, were very apostate. And they were very political as well. So the ramifications of being Christian was very difficult for the people. And also being Jew had a lot of ramifications politically. And so there was a group of very poor people, and they decided that they were going to try to find truth, and that they were going to align themselves with the truth. Muhammad was the leader of this group, and they decided to do fasting and prayer, and that they would have hope for the truth. In 610, Muhammad was praying inside of a cave. And at that point, he records that he had a heavenly messenger, that Gabriel came, and actually the angel Gabriel actually came and talked to him and taught him the truth. And it's at this point that the Quran was started, and that is actually the beginning of the Islamic years. That is their calendar, is from that time, and that's why they go back to Mecca. That is where Muhammad has that vision. This is absolutely awesome. I was so impressed. And the teachings that they established their faith on were very, very truth-oriented. It's clear to me that the Lord had a big hand in the establishment of the Islam religion. And that may sound kind of odd for, an LDS person, but the Lord had his hand in Muhammad's establishment of the truth. He taught of the resurrection. He taught that Christ was divine. He didn't teach that he was the Son of God, but he did teach that he is divine, and that he performed miracles, that he was very important to the world. He taught of all the miracles that he did, the raising of the dead. They did not believe that he died. They believed that Judas was the one that was crucified on the cross, and that Christ was actually elevated to heaven, and that he will come again, and he will reign personally upon the earth, just like we do, in the last days, and that at that time everyone on the earth will be righteous. I was absolutely amazed at all of this knowledge, and I am actually thrilled to know that they have such a kinship to us in their foundation. I know that there are terrorist groups, break-off groups that have diverted and changed the truth. And I know that because they don't have the priesthood and the line of authority and the direct revelation from God, as we do with a prophet, that all of those truths have been changed. But the establishment, the original establishment, was done on truth. And so this is what I have learned. And it's very exciting to me,